What is up, gamers? Welcome back to another Netherite live stream. Today we're mining Minecraft and also getting shot by a skeleton. Beat you up with a shovel. So yeah, how's it going? How? You know, personally, for me, I think today it was a bit of a bad start. Not terrible. Not even awful. Not even horrible. It was a decent start to the day. You wanna know why? It is because this is day 2 of fixing my sleep schedule. So yesterday, I was gonna go work out with my friend Rusty, the Rusty Rooski, and we were scheduled for a 7 a.m. time to go there. Now, of course, none of you know this, but normally I wake up at like 11 to 12. So 7 a.m. was a bit steep for me, but I decided, you know, been wanting to fix my sleep schedule. This is the opportunity right here. So, yeah, I got like 2 hours of sleep yesterday night. Somehow I made it through the whole day, and I was really productive actually. So, what'd I do? We went to work out. Turns out the gym was closed, so we just played basketball for like an hour and a half. It was actually really fun, even though we both suck at it. And then I came home. I made a sword. Cool as hell. It's a sword from work. Made out of stuff from work, and then I just improved it here at home. And then after that, I went to the bank because I need to sort out getting money direct deposited from my job into my bank account instead of not doing that, because I thought I gave them the information to do that, but apparently it needs to be an official document from the bank itself, even though I had the numbers. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just break them. So I did that, then I came home, cleaned my entire room. Like, of course, I'm not going to show pictures or anything, but my room was a mess. There's stuff everywhere that shouldn't be in places that it was. Yeah, and cleaning my room started with just cleaning one drawer in my desk, because I had already cleaned out the 2 top drawers in my desk. So then I decided, well, let's at least do one of the other ones on the bottom. So I did that, and then I did the next drawer, and then pretty soon I was cleaning my whole room. So now it's all clean, and it's beautiful. And after that, I took a little drive with my stepdad so that we could determine what's the situation with my car's brakes, because we were pretty certain that they were like needing to get replaced effective immediately. That's not the case. They do need to be replaced, it's just not urgent. said before winter it should be replaced. So I was like, alright, sounds good. So we did that, which I've been meaning to do that for a while, so that's good. I've been meaning to clean my room for a while, going to the bank, pretty much everything that I did yesterday. I really love Other Side, by the way. Such a good song. Anyways, so then we came home, and then we had dinner as a family, which I haven't had dinner with my family in like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks because of work. I don't work all the time, but like most of the time I do. And then when I'm not, either I'm not at home to eat, or not everyone else is at home to eat. But this time, everyone was at home. It was a beautiful thing. Y'all ate together. It was good food, you know, because my mother cooked it. You must understand, my mother is a great cook. Then after that, Rusty, again, for some reason, he's like really good at cooking as well. He seared a steak, and then I went over to his house to try it out. And honestly, it was like the best steak I've ever had. I don't eat steak often, but it was really fucking good. So it was worth it to drive to his house. Took like, I don't know, takes like 10 minutes to get there, I think. It's not like it was a terrible drive. And I came back home, played Minecraft for a bit. I don't remember what I was doing in Minecraft. Oh yeah, I remember. So, when cleaning out my room, I found these lists again that I found a couple other times, and I meant to write down what was on them. But they're lists from a world that I had on my Xbox 360. My original creative world, which was called a Crafter's World, but spelled Crafter with a K. Because I thought that was a totally unique name that no one had taken yet. I'm pretty sure you could search that up and you'd get like 1 million results. But anyways, it was a list of building ideas for that world. And I've been meaning to write those down for a while. Like, probably more than a year at this point. But I'll get them out. I'll put them on my desk so that I remember to write them down, and then eventually I'll get occupied by other things, and then they'll get put back in my desk. But this time, I actually did it, because I put them on my keyboard, and then I had nothing else to do after cleaning my room. Not nice. Whatever. I don't need to get that gold, I guess. But well, after that I played Multiverses with Rusty Rooski, which, you know, honest opinion on the game, it seems like it would be fun if I could like actually figure out how to play it, which I can't because I'm really bad at it. But I know that like skill comes with practice, you know. That's how it works. It's just how it is. I understand. Anyways, so after a while he had to go. He didn't tell me what, he just said that he had to be with someone else. So, it's like ominous, but alright. Like, I don't have anything against him. Like, if he had to go, then he had to go, and that's alright. So, then I played on Minecraft for a while. Of course. Why wouldn't I? I'm pretty sure I just spent like the rest of my time that night, last night, on Minehut, just joining random servers. Which, by the way, 1.19.1 is kind of annoying with that, because on Minehut they've like turned off the chat reporting thing or whatever. However they track chat reporting. They turned it off on there. So the game will constantly tell you that reports may be false anytime that you join any one of their servers. If you're trying to join a random server, you know, you'll go in here, press the item, wait a few seconds, and then you're back in the lobby. You keep doing that a couple of times. Usually that's how it works. Every time that you rejoin the server, though, it'll tell you again. So there will be like 2 stacked over here on the side, and then also crafting recipes on top of that. It's just a lot of clutter over on the right side of your screen. Did I say left? I meant right. God damn. Well, anyways. Oh. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I joined one server at the last time I joined a server. It was like an SMP thing. I got some iron, and then I was like, wow, I'm really bored. So I decided to just go and lay down in bed, which was a great idea. Because, like, pretty soon after, I fell asleep. And at that time, it was like maybe 12:30. I like never go to sleep that early. So then I slept pretty well for about 4 hours. And then after 4 hours, I was drifting in and out of consciousness. I had wanted to wake up at 8. I set my alarm for 8. But since I only really slept for 4 hours, when the alarm did go off at 8, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to work today with 4 hours of sleep and 2 hours the previous night. That's not happening. So I set my alarm for 12. And that's how we got here. But as I was drifting in and out of consciousness, all I could think about for 4 hours was cardboard. Cardboard. Just cutting cardboard, breaking boxes down, and putting it in a cardboard compactor, which is part of my job. That's all I did for 4 hours. Oh my god. It was hell. Hell. And that's happened to me before, at least once. At my dad's house, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. There's one time where I was just drifting in and out of consciousness for most of the night. All I could think about then was this stupid show called Octonauts that my little brother liked to watch. And that was also hell. So, like, if anyone knows what causes that, I'd love to hear it, because I would very much like to avoid it ever happening again. And, like, as far as I could tell, like, the main area that I work in, it's a pretty big room. Like, you could fit probably an entire Taco Bell in that room if you got rid of the metal structures on the sides that are shelving. Got rid of those, you could fit an entire Taco Bell in there. I'm pretty sure. But in my conscious unconscious dream, that room was just an absolute sea of boxes. Like, it wasn't completely filled, but you couldn't see the floor. And I was just standing in one spot in the corner, which isn't even where the compactor is in the real world. So I don't know why I was there. But I was just in that corner, grabbing box after endless box, cutting the tape on the bottom, separating the flaps on the bottom, and then folding it, putting it in the compactor. The compactor was never full either. Like, I never had to shut it and run it like I do at work. I just kept piling cardboard into it. I don't know. I never want to do that again. I'm gonna get to work today and have fucking PTSD. Gonna tell me go do cardboard. I'm gonna start crying. Oh yeah, I should also tell you about the sword that I made. So basically, at my job, for some reason, we throw away a lot of strange items. And we seem to throw away a lot of those plastic things that go on shelves that they put the price tags in at stores. We throw a lot of those away for some reason. I don't know why we throw away so many. Like, there's at least, I don't know, 6 every week. And I feel like that shit would be replaced once a year at most. But no, it happens all the time. Anyways, so at my job there was 2 of those in the trash, so I put them together. I made a blade out of it. And I grabbed some nice pieces of cardboard and made a handle on the end. And then a piece of scrap wood. I made a hand guard, which is the thing that goes across. Like on this sword, there's like a crossing bit above the handle. It's a hand guard. Anyways. And then I made sure the whole thing would stay together by wrapping it in plastic wrap. Otherwise that shit would have fallen apart right away. And it was actually pretty cool. And then, you know, since the blade was made out of thin plastic, it was a little wobbly. So I grabbed an even longer piece of scrap wood that was like the same width. And I ran that along the whole blade on one side and then wrapped it again. And then it wasn't wobbly. Not nearly as much anyways. I was very proud of my creation. I named it the Blade of Customer Satisfaction, because that sounded funny. And then, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Holy shit. Hey, it's the grand finale. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Anyways. So I made that. Like, normally I wouldn't do shit like that, but it was a pretty boring day. There was like nothing to do otherwise. I was very happy with my creation. And then my manager came over and was like, wow, it's a cool sword, can I see it? Yeah. So I handed it to him. And he fucking broke it in half! He snapped the wood part that was making the blade not flimsy over his knee. Snapped it right in half. Then he threw it on our backhaul truck, which is where we put stuff that we're returning to our supplier of materials. He threw it on there for some reason. I really don't know why. He could have just thrown it in the trash. Like, we have a big trash compactor. He could have thrown it in there and it would have been gone. But no, as soon as he left the room, I went and grabbed it off the truck. I brought it home. I wasn't done. I made a sword. I'm gonna fucking keep it, you know? Sorry. That was mean. Made a sword, I'm gonna keep it. I made it out of trash. At that. Like, there's no reason I can't take it home. You know? So, I took it home. And then yesterday, I used the original handguard to reinforce the blade on the other side that it was snapped on, because obviously it's going to be a bit flimsy if it's broken in half. So I put that there. I made a new handguard out of some really strangely strong cardboard that I have. It's supposed to be backing for these square shelves that I have behind my desk, but I didn't want to put it on there because I don't need to, so I didn't. Just kept it for any projects that might require some strong cardboard, and that one did, so put that on there. And then I wrapped the entire blade in silver duct tape that I have, using almost all of my silver duct tape. I barely had anything left of it. But yeah, now it's like gone. There's maybe like 4 to 5 inches of silver tape left. And then I realized something, and that's that the blade was quite heavy, and it made it a little bit hard to like actually use it as a sword. This is before I finished it, but still I had the tape on the blade, so it was silver. And when I say silver, I don't mean like the normal duct tape. I mean like shiny silver. I should point that out. Like shiny silver tape. So what I did was I had a joke before at work. For some reason there was an entire door hinge in the trash, so I carried it around all day and then pull it out for random other employees and say things are getting unhinged. So it's a door hinge, and that's hilarious. So I had brought that home because I just forgot I had it in my back pocket, even though it's a heavy ass door hinge. I don't know how I forget that, but that's me. So I had that at home, and I used that and one other heavy metal thing that I had to act as a counterweight below the handle. So like in terms of Netherite sword, that would be like the square you see at the bottom below the handle. It's basically what that is. So that's the counterweight, and then I wrapped the counterweight in black tape, the handle in brown tape, and then the handguard was also black. And that's pretty much the sword. I did make the very end of the sword, the tip, I made that a triangle shape. Otherwise it would have been just square. That didn't look very good for mock cutting things. Trying to think of it. Oh yeah, So on the counterweight I also put a green price tag that I had picked up off of just the ground at work. The price of said item was exactly $69. Like, there's no 99 cents. It was 69.00, which was beautiful, because that, like, never happens. Usually things you see at a store are, like, amount of dollar, and then 99 cents, or, like, 95 cents sometimes you'll see. Sometimes you'll even see 98. I don't know what the difference is for, but that's how that is. Where'd the netherrack go? Oh, there's a bunch of netherrack on the ground here. What happened? Huh. Anyways. So put that there, and then above that, but still on the counterweight, I made a little card that reads Blade of Customer Satisfaction on it. And then that's like built into the counterweight. It's pretty epic. I do say so myself. So now I have a diamond sword that I made out of duct tape and a Blade of Customer Satisfaction. Also, for the most part, made out of duct tape. I spent like, I don't know, probably a good 20 minutes trying to find anything else to be a counterweight. Like, it's pretty decently balanced, but I think it could be even more balanced. Like, I don't really know how swords are supposed to be, but in my world, you'd be able to, like, put one finger under the handle, like if it was laying flat, and then it would balance at that point. But I'm pretty sure its balance point would be a little bit further up the blade than that. Oh, I could have made that. This is amazing how much just a little bit more reach on Bedrock Edition does for you. The parkour abilities with blocks. Like when you're holding blocks. Like on Java, I'm pretty sure the reach is just 3 for placing blocks around you. Like from your head height at least, of course. On Bedrock we can reach a little bit further, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're only like a quarter way down this freaking tunnel. is the meaning of this? Oh, that's a block of lava. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Good day. Probably put away some items in my inventory. That should be good. We'll adjust that as need be. Kind of ran out of things to say, to be honest. Oh yeah. So, the owner of this realm that I used to play on back when, the pandemic started, called Pixel Nation. He says that he's making a server with like the better Minecraft mod. So that would be for Java, obviously. If he does end up making that completely, because he's a little bit unpredictable sometimes. That's okay though. If he does end up making that, I think I will most definitely be streaming on there. And if other people are going to play on there consistently, then I will definitely be playing on there. Because that would be cool. There's a plane going overhead. You know, I was also going to make a video series using the Witherstorm mod, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. So, I might try again, but I don't know. We'll see. The problem is that I don't know if my computer could even handle the Witherstorm mod. Like it just might not be able to at all. I'm not sure. because it seemed like it needed some pretty hefty requirements to run. But either way, it would be cool if I could do that. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I played Minecraft Story Mode through all 9 episodes. I played the whole game. Didn't ever get to play the second one, because by the time that I even knew that there was a second one, it was too late to buy it, because they took it off the market. I'm sure you could like get a disc copy of it. I only ever bought the digital version, so that could disappear at any point. But I do still have the game on my Xbox, which is right next to my keyboard. So if you guys ever want to see me play Minecraft Story Mode, just let me know. It has been a hot minute since I played Story Mode. Alright, you know what? This is boring. Uber boring. Definitely for a viewer. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. you know, I'll do the rest of the running and the mining and the TNT placing off camera. That's the boring part of this. But if you liked it, like, subscribe. If you didn't like it, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. My name is OneCrafter 17, and you have been nerfed.